Hey guys, welcome to another video. I just wanted to apologize up front. I did a full demo on the Tone Master Pro, and as I got into checking out the presets, somehow I lost the file was corrupt, or I lost part of it just stopped recording, or it recorded and I didn't get all the video that I needed. And it was basically just me going through all the presets in the Tone Master Pro. I did do a playthrough where I jammed to a track, and then there's about maybe 4 minutes or more of me introing this video that I did get on video. So I'll play that information, and then at the end of this video, I'll just give you my thoughts on what I think of the Tone Master Pro. So stick around if you want to hear my thoughts on it, or if you just want to hear me jamming, you can just listen to that, or you can skip ahead to me talking about what I thought of the Tone Master Pro. It was not mine. It was loaned to me by somebody that owned it. It was just very generous that wanted to loan it to me and let me do a review on it. And so I feel really bad, and I apologize that I was not able to do the full review because I lost the video file. And by the time I knew it, I'd already given the Tone Master Pro back to this person. I think his name was Paul. Anyway, guys, go ahead and watch this part of the video, as much as I got of it, and then in a minute I'll come back and talk about what I thought of the Tone Master Pro. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A very generous patron of a store that I work with that loans me gear has donated me to use for a demo the new Fender Tonemaster Pro, and special thanks to Paul, I think that's his name, for doing that for me. This is a really cool machine. We're going to check it out. I own the Helix. I've owned the Helix. I sold it and got an HX. I sold it. I got an HX Stomp. I now own the Fractal FM3. I've had all sorts of modelers in the past. I'm not new to the modeling world. And so this whole Fender thing, I was able to plug this thing in. Let's pull it up right here real quick. I was able to plug this thing in and get it going in seconds. It works very intuitively. The touch screen is very cool. I gravitate towards something very visual like this and very tactile, where you can like pull up a pedal and actually change the tone function or the gain function just by flipping or turning a knob, how a real pedal would be. I realize that the Helix does that too, but and so does the Fractal, but doesn't have a cool display like this. It's kind of cool to see a visual representation of all the amps being modeled, the pedals, where with other stuff, there is a slight visual representation, but it's not like very the user interface and the graphic display is not as cool as what I'm seeing on the Fender Tonemaster. But anyway, let's just jump into this thing. I just wanted to, this is going to be, I haven't really messed a ton around. I really haven't messed a ton with it. I just wanted to pull up some presets and check it out. And so we're going to scroll through some presets. Let's do that first. This preset's called Summer of Jimmy. Sounds really good. Let's go to Mix Shred. All right, so if you see on the display, if the pedals are not highlighted, it means they're not on. So let's turn on this. All right, so here's my thoughts on the Tonemaster Pro. I'll get right to the point. I loved the user interface. It's probably one of the most enjoyable modelers or effects units I've ever used playing guitar. Visually, it's amazing and it looks great. The graphics display and interface is amazing. It was very easy to use. I did not have to even read the manual. I could just dive in, start touching stuff, start turning knobs on the foot switches. And so I loved that part of it. And I really feel like Fender nailed the tones, their own tones on their own Fender amps, which of course they should. But I feel like the high gain amp models fell a little flat, and I felt like the effects were really good in the unit, and a lot of the pedals they modeled were really great. But I feel like there's other modelers that do better at high gain and other amp models. Helix, the Fractal, I own the Fractal and Helix. I've never tried a Kemper, and I've never tried a Quad Cortex, so I don't know about those. But that's overall, I really enjoyed the Tonemaster Pro, using it, jamming with it, playing through it. I feel like the only real way to test some of these things, though, is to take them out and play them at a gig or record with them live in the studio, kind of put them through their paces. I didn't get to really do that. So maybe, you know, most people are not going to be able to tell a difference of a Marshall amp from a Helix or from this Fender Tonemaster Pro. The average person's probably not going to tell or even care. It's more about the music anyway. But to me, I felt like if you're going to get this, there are better options for more high gain sounding models than getting the Tone Master Pro. That said, I enjoyed the whole experience. It felt like it was inspiring to use. So maybe that's more important than some of the tones or having the perfect tones or the tones you like or want to hear. I don't know. Those are my thoughts, you guys. Loved it. Loved playing with it. Thought it sounded great with all the Fender tones. I thought the effects and the pedals were the same, or thought the effects and some of the pedals that were modeled sounded great. But I just felt like it fell flat with the high gain tones. And I feel like that's stupid to say that because that's the part of the video I lost, was where I demoed all that stuff. So if you want to hear some of the higher gain stuff, maybe someone modeled it better than I did, or someone had a different experience, go check out another video. Take this all with a grain of salt. It's all just gear. It's all subjective. But those are my thoughts on the Tone Master Pro. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Appreciate your feedback, and we will see you at the next video. Adios.